Hello, everybody. This is Trina Gunzel, and welcome to the Legacy and Legends podcast. We are going to be doing a fun interview today live with
Catherine Haygood.
I'm so grateful we were able to make the time together, and this is part of a special the Women in Power event this week. So we actually got to come in person, and we're just going to ask some fun questions. It's a little bit interview style, playful, so people can get to know you. So just jumping in, Catherine, do you have a favorite movie?
I do. And this is the perfect time of year for it. The Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie. And second favorite would be Elf.
Oh, perfect. I love Elf. And Nicole Hess, when you watch this, she loves The Night Before
Yes.
Christmas. Night Before Christmas too. One of my friends who's on here, she's doing a huge event all themed that. So
I love it so much. It's been on loop since like October 1st.
There you go. Awesome. And what about, a lot of people wonder, they say, oh yeah, you're a show star and doing this, but they want to know common connections. Like, do you actually eat food? Do you have a favorite food?
I do. I love like soups and salads would be my favorite. Tomato soups specifically. And yeah, so that or sushi is my treat.
Nice.
I love sushi.
Yes, we do too. And actually, Branson has pretty good sushi.
They do.
Surprised.
They do. They got Momo's is great and Noodle 21. Yes.
See, there we go. Shout outs to locals. If you guys come to Branson, now you're going to know all the local secrets here. A lot of people want to know, they love to read, and they're business owners and educators. Do you have a book that's impacted your life?
I'm not a big reader. I should be, but yeah, I don't have anything in particular. I do like to follow positive quotes online. So there's one called Positive Vibes, I think, on my Instagram, and they have really good, like, short little quotes that I feel are really positive and uplifting for me. So
that's cool. Well, and timing too with your schedule, that actually makes more sense.
Yes. I really need to get into audiobooks.
Yeah. Well, they
really do.
I've been listening to your podcast episode going, what else can I listen to?
Exactly. If you have any suggestions, let me know.
Here we go, you guys. You can comment. Let her know your favorite podcasts or audiobooks. That's a great idea. And what about, a lot of people want to know and understand the journey of an entertainer. So what has been your work and educational history to this point?
So I was homeschooled my entire life, and I have taken lots of lessons for every talent that you see on stage, every instrument. I took lessons for, oh my gosh, more than half my life. And then when I was able to take those skills and apply it to my practicing, and I was old enough to do it by myself, then I just continued to practice by myself. But I think people are surprised that we do practice every day to keep up our talents. And I feel like that is really important, especially if you're learning a new instrument or learning something new. So yes, lots of lessons, and homeschooled until high school.
I love that too. I actually have my master's in education and taught in public ed for 10 years, but we've homeschooled both of our kids and traveled. So I love the plug for homeschool.
Yes.
My daughter's helping video here today. Like,
I loved it. It was great.
I don't have the time, right? I look at how many instruments you play, and people listening to the podcast might not know. How many instruments do you play?
I play about 8. The violin, harp, saxophone, drums, guitar, piano, banjo, and I feel like I'm missing one.
Which one are we missing? Have bass?
Bass, yes. I just picked that up last year.
That's amazing. So you can tell, like, part of the reason we love with homeschooling too is your kids get the chance to have time to explore those interests and talents. And like,
for sure. Yeah. We did school a couple hours a day, and then we would either perform, take lessons, dance class. We did that as well. So I loved it because I was able to sail through my homework and get it done, and then go on to things that I wanted to really do as a kid.
That's awesome. That's my daughter's. It's baking a lot. So
oh, nice.
So when you think about what inspired you to do what you're doing now?
So I was born into it.
Okay.
And then because the guys were already doing the show, I am actually the 7th in line, second to youngest. So when it came time to choose as an adult, if I wanted to keep going at 18, I definitely said yes, because I personally couldn't see myself doing anything else other than this. So this is a lifetime of work that I take great pride in. And like I said, I love practicing and learning new things. And then when you unveil the new things in the show, people are like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then when you get positive feedback, I feel like that is just the most rewarding to me, honestly. So honestly, the people inspire me to keep going and keep stepping on stage and doing our thing. And I love it so much. I honestly, I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
That's so fun to hear too, because you don't meet a lot of entertainers that just, they love it. Some people get kind of stuck in it or it gets old, but they just keep doing it because they don't know what else to do. But yours obviously to learn 8 different instruments and the way you keep adding new things, that's
well, yes. And one thing is that since we are a family show, we're kind of our own bosses. So I love the fact that I have been able to get to pick out what I wear, and we help collaborate on the songs that we're going to do or how we're going to do it. It's really a group effort. So I really love the opportunity to be able to continue to have the family aspect of it and have so much input into it. So
that's so cool too, because the whole theme with Legacy and Legends, the legacy really is your family.
Yes.
And you guys have managed to pull that off and work together as a group is so amazing. I know there's shows all over Branson that do that, like the Hughes, the world's largest performing family, and
they're amazing.
Family, like so many sweet people here. The Dutton Sight and Sound, and that's when we talk about Branson's like the family-friendly version of Vegas. That's what I pictured. I was like, "What is this place?" When we moved here.
Yes, we get that a lot. We definitely love Branson, and the family aspect of it is a big plus.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And I'm curious, what is the message you're wanting to share through your work?
I would say the main thing is spreading positivity and encouraging people to maybe find different ways of staying positive or getting out of a rut. Lately for me, it's been just keep moving forward, putting one foot in front of the other. It doesn't matter if it's a baby step, doesn't matter if you take a step back, just keep trying to find those little things throughout the day. It might be music, it might be your favorite song, a cup of coffee to get you started in the morning. So yeah, I would just say, keep going, keep stay in the path. You know, if you have to veer off a little bit, that's okay. Just keep on moving forward and try to find any little way to stay positive, because I feel like the world needs a lot of encouragement and positivity. And if you can just make someone smile, even crack a joke or something, then that is very important to me. So
I love that. And you guys do such a wonderful job. That's part of Women in Power. When people come out or we do retreats and our clients come out, we try to take them to a different show each time so they can just experience that. And it's not something people get to do anymore. Going to live shows, it's not as common. So they feel the energy. That was one of the things that my clients came last time. They were just like, oh my gosh, you could feel just the lift in the whole room. And I know you guys work really hard to cultivate that. Like, what is something you would say if people are wondering, well, how does your show stand out, or what really sets you guys apart?
Well, I would say that it would be the family aspect, but also the fact that we do change it up a lot and we are family friendly. You know, from the costumes to the song choices, you know, there's no like words that you'll be worried about, but we just try and live a positive life off the stage so that radiates on the stage as well. And even if you're having a bad day, you know, just going out there and smiling and seeing everyone else smile back at you, it totally makes your day better. So that would also be another thing, is even if your day is not great, just try and smile through it and it might make it a little bit better.
That's true though, because you can feel it. Like you guys should do that. I literally have a friend on her podcast and she has people laugh for 5 minutes by the timer. Like you have to sit
amazing.
laugh on camera, but laughing, there's that ripple effect. Like if you just start laughing, do you ever notice on stage like something funny will happen? Have you ever had that happen?
Oh yeah.
Like, what's a story like that and how it rippled out to the audience?
So recently, Timothy comes on playing the banjo, and he has the shoes that are they're the electric shoes. What is that called? Segway shoes. And one of them died. So he's like playing the banjo, and he just kept on going. Luckily, he just stepped off of it, but the little shoe just kept on going, and he's just playing along, and his little shoe tried to go off the stage, and Michael's corralling it. He's still playing guitar. So the backstage guys came on and grabbed the shoes from him, but that was really, really funny. We laughed about that the rest of the show.
I love that too, because it's like those moments, you know, a lot of people are listening and they want to know, what can I do that would make me stand out? You know, and we always say in a sea of coaches, or if everyone was doing the exact same thing, it wouldn't be the same at all, because you are all doing different things in your own way. Like there's all these shows here, but none of them are the same. You know,
No.
even if everyone was playing the banjo, they're not the same at all. The
And
personality.
that's a great thing about Branson as well, is that there literally is something for everybody.
That's right.
There's so many different shows, varieties of music, songs, costumes, personalities.
Yeah.
So yes, I guarantee you will find something that you'll love here.
I love it. And I love the family friendly vibe, because I think that's so important to know. You can take your kids to something, or you can, you know, go as a couple or with your grandparents, and you're not going to be worried
or embarrassed.
Yeah,
Yep.
embarrassed with
That's
them.
for sure.
That's awesome. And then just as far as reach, I know you guys did something really special. It seemed really unique during COVID that you kind of blew up your online presence. Do you guys have any like your top amount of views or people who attend your lives or YouTube that you guys did?
We ended up, oh my gosh, I don't know, it's like 50,000 people just off the top of my head would tune in. Each week we did 8 online little episodes, and we did it every Thursday for 2 months, I think. And it was Thursdays at 7:30. It was 25 minutes. We would do little outdoor activities, kayaking, hiking, and then we would do a music video together as well. And then we would have a little story that we would tell from our childhood, you know, just trying to really stay connected to everybody out there.
Yeah.
And it really helped us as well. It was kind of therapeutic to be able to spread that light and love into a very dark time.
Yeah.
So, and we still get people saying, we loved your online episodes. And that honestly, that really means a lot to us. That really does.
That's cool. And they made that connection. I know a lot of you are trying to connect with your audience. You want to bring in people, you want to make that heart connection, and by sharing their story. Did you guys hear that? Those
yes,
of you who are
get personal,
Yeah.
stay consistent, keep reaching out no matter what. Just stay the course.
I love it so much. And that's the thing. I love spotlighting amazing people who are putting more good in the world. And you and your family are definitely doing that. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
One thing, if people wanted to get in contact with you, what would be the best way?
So we have a website, www.thehaygoods.com, and there is a chat feature, and me or one of my brothers answers that. Also, we do have a Facebook, and you can message us there as well. And we do check our Instagram and Twitter. So yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love you.
Whatever platform you're on, we're probably there as well. And TikTok.
There you go. And they're real people. This is a family business. So like Catherine was saying earlier, she wears all the hats, from the marketing to performing on stage to helping wrangle her brothers, all the things.
I try.
And family. So you actually get to talk to her. And so it's pretty amazing to be able to have those kind of connections. And thank you for tuning in so we can spotlight another amazing story. One of the things as an author, I've been doing interviews with people to see just to create a hashtag. It's for something you would have said to your younger self. So if you were going to create a hashtag to your younger self, what would it be?
I think it would be, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Just keep doing what you're doing, you know, and keep taking those steps forward. And even in the dark times, try and smile through it. But yeah, it's all going to work out.
That is beautiful. We're going to end on that note. That is awesome. So in order of hashtag, it's all going to work out.
Yes.
I think a lot of people need to hear that and see that, like, keep going step by step. It is going to get better. I hope you guys listen and are inspired by this episode, and let us know in the comments below what was one of your favorite takeaways. Feel free to reach out to Catherine and come see your family and your whole business when they come into
the
town.
Haygoods in Branson, Missouri.
There we go. Okay. Thank you everyone for being a part of this episode. We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye-bye.